already got us here. I hope y'all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm currently screen recording Divine Activation and Healing Digital Oracle deck. This will this is where I'm going to get the message from in this message. I've already set the intention before this message, so I'm going to allow myself to be divinely guided within the message. So what is the message that we have today? Surrender. I cast all doubts, fears, and illusions to the divine, trusting that what is meant will be done. So right now you may be guided right now to surrender. There's something that you're needing to surrender. Maybe there's some worry or some anxiety about something that is going on in your life that you're being guided to surrender. Really, all in all, I'm getting a message of, surrendering it all. Giving it all to the divine, letting it all go, and trusting that you are in divine alignment. Earlier today, I posted 777 subscribers. That's where the channel was. It's currently at 780 now. But I had posted the 777, subscribers, and I also had posted, what the message meant. And, this is a message of speaking of you being in divine alignment, you trusting in divine guidance. And, it's a reminder to trust in it and, and allow the divine to, help guide you within your life, within your journey, within this moment, so that, what's meant to come to you can come. What's meant for you, will be. And so right now is a reminder of, you surrendering, breaking free from any doubts, any illusions, any fear, any habits, any beliefs that doesn't serve you anymore, even people, places, and things. It's a reminder of, unbonding yourself, breaking free, with that freedom card that's on here. Well, not the card, but with the freedom message that's on Divine Activation and Healing. In the picture, it has, the chain, the hands and the chain, and it's breaking free. And this is where you're, for some, this is where you're headed. And for some, this is where you're being guided to trust that you will be breaking free, and to trust in this divine alignment, to trust in, your awakening, to trust in that you are being led, to your higher self. This is a sign of personal growth. 777 is a sign of personal growth, many blessings, many opportunities, many miracles for you. And so this is what, this is the energy that wants to, come to you. And you're being guided right now to surrender control, surrender the way of trying to have everything figured out. This is, and to trust, that you're being divinely guided. So we have here surrender. It's another message. Intuition. You've been getting, downloads about a certain situation in your life. Maybe there's a certain action that you're wanting to take. Maybe there's a certain move that you're wanting to make. Maybe there's a certain level that you want to go, and you may be, trying to control it. And that goes back to that surrender. You're being guided right now to surrender and listen to your intuition. You've been getting signs and synchronicities about it. You've been getting downloads, and you've been getting messages, but maybe you've been ignoring it, and you're being guided right now to surrender the overthinking, surrender the anxiety, and listen to your intuition, because there's there's an inner voice that's inside you that is guiding you. And this message says, allow yourself to trust the inner guidance inside of you. Say to yourself, may I always listen to the inner voice inside. Yes, so when you're able to listen to your intuition, this will also help with you being in divine alignment, and be divinely guided to wherever it is that you're wanting to go, and what's meant for you. You know, I'm also getting a message, and I think this just said that, what's meant, it'll be. What you wants you. But you're being guided right now to surrender and listen to that inner voice. That inner voice has so much wisdom. It has so much divine guidance, and it's wanting to get you there. But you're being guided right now to trust that process. Maybe there's some beliefs going back to that freedom. Maybe there's some things that you're holding on to you to that can't, and you can't go there with that way of thinking or that way of being. Maybe there's some people that you're still holding on to that you can't go with on this new level, or what you're trying to attract. And you've also been getting signs and synchronicities about who and what to let go of. It's been many, inner wisdom of speaking of what to be let go in this time. And you're also being guided right now to be more self-aware of your thoughts. What are you thinking? And, to break free from those thoughts as well. Because you don't want to continue to repeat the same patterns. When you overthinking and, trying to, maybe you're overthinking and trying to overanalyze things, and this may be clogging your brain. This may be clogging your energy, and you're being guided to, surrender, let all that go, give it to the divine, and trust in that inner guidance that's inside of you. Love. Divine, help me to constantly remind myself that I am loved and loved unconditionally. Teach me how to love myself and others the way you love me. So love is the energy that you're trying to be in, or love is the energy that you're being divinely guided to be in. As you vibrate in love, everything that is in the love frequency will attract to you. So you may be guided to also work on your heart chakra, to not work on it, but heal your heart chakra, and remove, and release certain blockages, and release any blockages or anything that has, any stagnant energy that's within or around the heart, so that you can vibrate in that love, so that you can activate that heart chakra, and you can move with the heart's wisdom as well. So this is something that you could be doing. This is something this is the energy that you're really wanting to be in, and so you're doing the healing that is necessary. Or you may be guided to, make this a part of your daily routine, daily ritual, whether it's a routine ritual, whatever you feel comfortable with saying, making it a part of your everyday to activate your heart chakra and be in the energy of love, unconditional love as well, giving yourself that compassion, giving yourself that love, that loving energy, that positive energy that, is meant for you, has always been there, and this is also a reminder of you are love. Not only, are you unconditionally loved, but you are love. And also, when you be in this energy of love, you allow that love to attract to you in many forms. It doesn't just have to be with people. It can be in many forms. And you're also being guided to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, and listen to your intuition about that as well. What I just said about, it's not just with people, and it's all around. This is something that may be, there may be an inner guidance, inner voice that's inside that's speaking to you through different things, different energy, seeing love do in many different ways, so that you can attract it, so that you continue to vibrate in that energy and attract, what you want. Message, divine source. As I set my intention and meditate, I allow the divine source to guide me in my stillness. So right now is a time of, trusting in, going back to what I was saying, trusting in divine source, meditating and setting your attention is vital right now. Can be, if you feel as though that. And, And it goes back to me speaking of in messages before of meditating, setting your attention before meditation, and allowing your attention you allowing your attention to be set so you can allow the will to flow, so you can be in that alignment. I hope that made sense. So that you can, so when you set your attention, everything flows as it should. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to try to be in control. Once you set your attention, everything else will follow. Everything else will flow. And so as you surrender, okay, going back, as you surrender and set your attention, instead of trying to be in control of it, you're being guided right now to set your intention and then allow everything to flow. Allow the divine to flow. Allow the divine source to bring everything it is that is, that is meant for you. It has to flow to you once you set your intention. So, trusting in that intention, meditating on your intention, or just setting your intention of before, with the things that you want, so everything can flow to you. And you're being guided to trust in the divine source in this time. To trust in that once you set your intention, that everything will flow when you trust in divine source. That everything will be divinely guided when you trust in the divine source. Solar plexus. I have the confidence and the courage to thrive in all my endeavors. I let go of doubts, fears, and illusions that has kept this fiery energy stagnant. So going back to what I was saying about action, there's some type of action that you maybe want to take. There's some type of move you're wanting to make. And maybe you don't have the confidence in it. And maybe this is something that you are, relearning and learning. You may be relearning things about yourself. You may be guided to sit in stillness, sit in meditation of the things that, can help you in this time to build up your confidence. You may have been getting intuitive downloads and signs of synchronicities of, how to heal this area, or what may be causing this area to be blocked. There's what this message is also speaking of is there's things that you want that wants you. There's a life that you are wanting to live, or there's healing that you want to take place, or it doesn't have to be everything just so desirable, but there's basically what I'm saying is the things that you want, or the things that you're wanting, it takes patience. And the reason you don't have them yet, maybe because there's some things that you're being guided to listen to that intuition about, or listen to that, and listen to that inner voice about, so that you can get to what you want. It isn't the divine punishing you. You're not being punished. You're not being, things aren't being set back, on purpose. It's because there's actually some patience. There's actually some things that needs to get done before you get to that new level, get to that new you, get to that, whatever it is that you're wanting. And so what this message is speaking of is the things that you're being guided to pay attention to, you're being guided to do. So we had surrender. You're being guided, to surrender in this time. You're being guided to have love in this time. You're being guided to, listen to divine source. Trust the divine source. Focus on the solar plexus. Focus on the solar plexus so that you can have the confidence in whatever it is that you are through this journey, and for whatever it is that you are wanting to do for your life. This is something that you could already be trying to, remove or release is, blockages in your solar plexus. You could already be, working on this chakra, or you could already be healing this chakra, and you may, or for some, you're being guided to heal this chakra, the solar plexus, so that you can thrive. And maybe that's why some of the things that you're wanting isn't here yet, because you're you're being guided to your higher self. You aren't okay, there we go. You aren't, thank you divine. You aren't your highest self yet. Your higher self is in that energy, and there's still some things that need to happen to get you there. I hope that makes sense. 444, interconnection with the divine. You are whole and unconditionally loved. So this message is speaking of, you knowing that you are divine and that you are interconnected with the divine. And because you're interconnected with the divine, whatever you ask, whatever you ask, whatever you need, it will be given. Not only that, it's speaking of you being in divine alignment. It's speaking of that you're divine, so you can create and have the things that you want in life. It speaks of you being whole and unconditionally loved from the divine, and that you don't have to feel unloved or inadequate in situations, in obstacles, in challenges in life, if it's not reflecting, outwardly. This is a message of it being in. You're interconnected. It's the love is within, the divine is within, and the love is within, and it's unconditional, and it's so much more to this message. And this is a reminder for some. Yeah, you may not be seeing it on the physical, but because you are interconnected with the divine, you are love itself. And not only are you love itself, but you are unconditionally loved. No matter, and it's not in a conditioned way. No matter what you do, no matter what you've gone through, no matter what you're going through, you are unconditionally loved. And it may not be showing from, the environment or externally around you, but this is a reminder that it's always there, and you never have to question it. I'm gonna go back up because it tried to stop on 888. It did. So I'm gonna go ahead and read 888. Express your gifts. This will align you with abundance and newfound blessings. So this is something. This is the energy that you are when you are able to, do the healing in your solar plexus. When you're able to do the steps that has been given in this message, or when you are able to allow yourself to surrender, you're going to be allowing those abilities, those gifts, those talents that's within you to be activated. Maybe they're already activated. There's just some more healing in some areas that you're being guided to do. And when you're able to do those, you're going to be expressing your gifts, and this is going to help you align with the abundance and the prosperity and the blessings that you are making your way towards. Not even making your that is attracting to you. This is already yours. It's already attracting to you. It's already yours. You're just becoming the person that you need to become to get it. Also, for some, you've already been doing this. You've already been doing the healing and everything else that you need to be doing. You're being guided right now to surrender. And there's a gift and a talent and an ability that you have that is a part of you being in divine alignment to what it is that you're wanting right now. And so right before I went back to 888, it stopped on air, so I'm going to go back to air. And it says, as we feel the breeze of the wind, we can allow ourselves to be one with nature. As you are able to have this awareness, say to yourself as the wind blows, I allow myself to let go of what no longer serves me, so what's needed can fill its space. So this is a reminder of nature, being out in nature, not only being out in nature, but allowing, you know, the wind to cleanse you. Allow, not the wind, the air, the wind. Yes, you could say wind. Allowing the wind, the air, to cleanse you. Allowing stillness as much as the time that you have in nature. Maybe you don't have a lot of time, but as much as possible in nature, allowing stillness to be felt, so that your energy can be cleansed through nature. Not only that, you may be guided right now to also walk in nature, to take some walks. Now, not just to sit still, but to also, take walks and let your energy be cleansed through your walk as well. And you can, even in those moments of walking, allow yourself to surrender and receive, you know, to receive what's yours to receive. You're preparing right now. For some, you're preparing right now. For some, you're being guided to surrender so that you can prepare. Some have you're preparing, so you're needing to surrender. I know that's that sounds kind of weird, but it's that. And when you're able to surrender, when you're walking and when you allow yourself to surrender, you can say to yourself, I allow myself to let go of what no longer serves me, so what's needed can fill its space. These are the things that you can say to yourself. These are the words that you can say to yourself to let go, to surrender, and allow what you want to come to you, to allow, everything to unfold in your life. I really hope that this message resonated with you. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it to the win. Thank you.